Today I'm showing you Martin Jensen solo dance. So let's go. Go into your keyboard and set your tempo to 115 beats per minute. Click on the plus and add about 45 sections. And then choose keyboards and classic grand. Click on the effects and add some more reverb. And also drag down the volume just a little bit. And I'll go into edit and put out this chord around C3. And put out a note at 2, go out, zoom in and drag it out to 6 and go in again. And first just copy this chord and then add some new chords. And also add some bass notes, starting at 2. So all together. And loop it. And add a new keyboard at 1, choose Synth Classics, and go down to Transistor Core. And turn these ones like this. And then go into the effects, have like a third of the volume and also a third of the echo, and add full reverb. Go into edit and add this note over C3. And then add a new keyboard, choose synth pads and go down to warming waves. Have the cutoff and the release pointing left. And have the volume just a little bit lower the middle. Then go back to the track view, copy the piano chords and put it on your warming waves at 2. And now click on your piano, click on automation, switch on this one, and you can zoom in a little bit if you want to. Add a dot here at 2 or slightly before 2 and drag the first dot down to 0. So the volume should be increasing up to 2. And at 2 add a new keyboard again. Choose synth bass and seesaw bass and turn these ones like this. Have the volume in the middle and go into edit and just put out a note, go out, drag it out to 6 and go in again. And now put out these bass notes around C1. And loop it. And at 10, add a drum, choose Deep Tech, click on the effects, and have a third of the volume, and drag the reverb to the middle. Go into edit, and put out these two, and you have to zoom in a little bit. And loop it. And now go to the track view, click on loops, and drag out a float beat. Make sure you have 3 lines between each number. Click on the first line and split the clip here. And split it again between 10 and 11. And now remove the parts on the sides. And then zoom in on this one and make it half size. So now you should just have a snap. And now go into the effects on the snap. Have like a third of the volume and also a third of the reverb. Copy this snap. You can zoom out if you want to. And put it on the last line before 11. As usual, you should have a snap on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you want to copy the snaps and paste them all the way to 17. Also remove your Deep Tech to 17. And these instruments, remove them to 18. And at 18, add a keyboard, choose Synth Classics and Electric Marimba. Turn off this one and turn the knobs like this. Go into the effects, have the volume in the middle and add just a little bit of reverb. Go into edit, just put out a note, go out, drag it out to 22 and go in again. And lay these chords around C2. Make them half size and zoom in really much. So all together. Copy this one, paste it after, but remove it to 25. And add a new keyboard, choose Synth Classics again, but go down to Plucky Synth. Turn off this one, and turn the knobs like this. Go into the effects, and have the volume a little bit lower in the middle, and add just a little bit of reverb. Now go back to the track view, copy this electric marimba, and put it on your Plucky Synth, but go into Settings, and click on plus on Octave. And now just copy this one, put it after, but remove it to 25. And now add a loop, choose Instruments, and Conga, and choose Remix Conga Fever 1, and put it at 18. Remove it to 25, just like the other ones, and go into the effects, have a little bit lower volume in the middle, and remove the treble. And at 22, add a drum, choose Big Room, and drag up the hi-hat a little bit. Now go into Edit, and put out 2 snares. Go out, copy this one, put it after, 2 times, but go into the last one, zoom in a little bit, and add more snares. So all together. And actually go to the track view, click on this one on Automation, switch on this one, and put out a dot at the end, and one at the beginning, and drag it down almost to the bottom, so the snare should increase in volume. And at 25, add a new drum, and choose Pile Driver, click on the effects, and have the volume a little bit lower in the middle, add just a tiny bit of treble, and a tiny bit of reverb. Go into Edit, and put out 3 snares. Add a new drum at 25, and choose Retro Rock, go into Edit, and put out these sounds. And you have to zoom in really much. And go into Settings, click on Quantization, Swing, and choose the last one, Swing Heavy, to make it sound a little bit different. Go into the track view, and at 26 add a loop, choose All Drums, and go down to Festival Kick 5. Click on the effects, have the volume just a little bit higher than the middle, and remove a little bit of the treble. Also add a keyboard, choose Synth Bass, and go down to Substantial Kick, and turn these ones like this. And then have the volume in the middle, and go into Edit. Just put out a note, go out, drag it out to 30 and go in again. And add these space notes around C2. And you have to zoom in really much. So all together. Loop this, but you want to go into Settings, click on Quantization, Swing, and the last one, Swing Heavy. At 25, add a keyboard, choose Keyboards, and Grand Piano. Click on the effects, have the volume in the middle, add almost full treble, and drag up the reverb a little bit. Go into Edit, and at 25, add 3 notes, around C3, and you have to zoom in a little bit. And put out a note at 26, go out, drag it out to 30 and go in again. And I'll put out this melody, and you have to zoom in really much. So all together. And loop it. Go into settings, quantization, swing, and the last one, swing heavy. And add a new keyboard, but this time choose the sampler. And sing a note like this. Wah! And remove a bit at the beginning, so you really hold this one note, and it should tune it for you. And go into shape and drag this one in, but not all the way. And drag this one out just a tiny bit to get a little bit slower attack. And now drag it in. Go into the effects, add full treble, remove the bass, and add just as much reverb as the volume. Go into the track view, copy your piano, the first one, small part, and put it on your sampler, but go into settings and click on plus on octave. And now copy the big one and put it on your sampler, but go into settings and click on plus on octave. And now go to your electric marimba, copy the first one, put it at 26, but go into it, and now zoom in a little bit on these chords, zoom in really much, and move this chord all the way here, move the last two chords a little bit back, and drag this chord up to the same. And at 27, move this one to here, and these two, drag them back one line. At 28, move this one back, and these two also back here. And also at 29, this one to here, and these two back one line. So hopefully it will sound like this. And you can also lower the volume on your sampler maybe a little bit. And loop your electric marimba, and remember to go into settings, click on quantization, swing, and the last one, heavy swing. At 26, also add a new drum, choose house drum machine, click here, have the volume around the middle, and add reverb also to the middle. Go into edit, and put out this one. And loop it. At 26, add a new drum, and choose crate digger, click on the effects, have the volume a little bit over middle, and add a lot of reverb. Go into edit, put out clap right here, go out, zoom in and drag it out to double size and go in again. And here put out 2 claps. And loop it. And at 34 add a new drum and choose crate digger again, but go into settings, add the volume like a third of the volume, and add just a tiny bit of reverb. Go into edit, put out this one, and zoom in because you want to move it forward like this. Go into settings on this one, click on quantization, swing, and the last one. And now copy this one, paste it 2 times, and mark all of these, copy them and paste them at 38. And at 34 add a new drum, choose a house drum machine, click here and add reverb to the middle. Go into edit and put out a shaker. And loop it. Go back to your track view, copy your electric marimba, and put it here at 26 on your first piano. Go into settings, click on the plus on octave and drag the velocity down to minus about 80. Remove all your instruments to 42. Split your piano and your sampler at 41. Go into your piano, drag this note up, and remove these 3, and add 1 extra here. And make it smaller, and also make this one smaller. And drag this one forward, like this. remove this one, copy your piano, and put it on your sampler. But go into settings and click on plus on octave. But some of the instruments you want to remove to one line before 42, and it's the house drum machine, the bass, and the electric marimba, and also the keyboard. And now add a loop, and choose a long crash cymbal 3, remove it so it's just 2 sections long, go into the effects, have like a third of the volume, add full treble, and full reverb. Drag this one to 10, and copy this one, paste it and reverse this one, and drag it in. And copy these two, paste them and drag them so that they touch each other at 18. And paste them again a little bit later, and the first one should stop at 25, and the second one should start at 26. And add them again here, so that they touch each other at 34. And then just add the reverse one, and it should stop one line before 42. And I actually forgot one important thing on your electric marimba. The last chord at 29. Remove it, because it should be the first chord at 26. So copy all the notes from 26, put it at 29, and this chord, just drag it down. And you have to do the same thing on your keyboard. And this is how it sounds like with the melody. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and good luck with your song.